tell you my NFL Week 5 predictions. So first off, they have the 49ers and the Rams. I think it'll be the score of 24-21, the 49ers win. Because I just think that since Brock Purdy's back playing, I just think that he'll help be a good leader for the 49ers, and I just think that the 49ers will be just a better team that game. I think they're more disciplined right now. I just think that they are a stronger team. The next game is the Vikings versus the Browns. I have the Vikings winning 35-7 because I just don't think the Browns are good enough to beat the Vikings, and also I just think the Vikings are really good right now. I know they lost to the Steelers in Week 4, but I just think they're just better. I think they're stronger, quicker. And I just think that they're the overall better team, and I think they're more disciplined. Then the next game is Cowboys versus the Jets. I think the score will be 17-10. The Cowboys win because the Jets haven't been good for very long, and also that the Cowboys got a good player, which is George Pickens. But I think the reason I have it such a close game is because both teams I don't think are disciplined enough, and also getting rid of Micah Parsons on the Cowboys. I just think the Cowboys will barely squeak out of this game. The next game is the Giants versus the Saints. I had the score being 14-0. The Saints win because the Giants starting out not the greatest. I just think that their spirits are down, and I just think that the Saints will sneak away with this one, and I just think that the Saints will be the better team here, and the Giants will go on to lose this game. The next game is the Raiders versus the Colts. I have the score being 10-21 because and the Colts winning because I just think how the Colts been doing and the surprising shock of how good Daniel Jones has been. I think it'll carry over to this week versus the Raiders, and I just don't think the Raiders defense will be able to stop Daniel Jones in the offense. And plus, the past few weeks, I don't think the Raiders have been disciplined. And plus, I think the Colts have really been disciplined and have a high IQ. And also, I just think that the Colts are just the better team. The next game is the Dolphins versus the Panthers. I'm going to pick the upset with the Panthers winning 14-0. Because I just think since each game the Panthers were getting better, Bryce Young getting better, and I just think that the Dolphins won't be able to play like they've been like the past few years. And I just think that Bryce Young will lead his team to an upsetting win. The next game is the Broncos versus the Eagles. I have the score 38-7 with the Eagles winning. I just think with the team the Eagles have, I just think that with Jalen Hurts, the offensive line, and plus their head coach Nick Sirianni, I just think that they'll be able to beat them because they play harder, they have more IQ than the Broncos, and plus, I just don't think the Broncos offense or defense would be able to get anything going that game. And I just think the Eagles will go away with another win. The next game is the Texans and Ravens. I think this will be my favorite game of the week. I think the score will be 31-24 with the Texans winning. I think the way the Ravens been playing this year, I don't think that they cannot get anything going. And with Lamar Jackson throwing some picks, and plus just the defense, like their secondary, they haven't been getting anything going. And plus, with it being the Texans, like having C.J. Stroud and all of them, I just think that the Texans are more disciplined and stronger than the Ravens. The next game is the Titans versus the Cardinals. I'm picking the Titans for this one, 17-0. Because I just think the Cardinals haven't been able to get anything going for like the past couple of years. Either have the Titans. But I have a feeling that Cam Ward and the Titans will be able to play good, play strong, play fast, and outscore the Cardinals and keep them from scoring. I just don't think the Cardinals will be able to score, and I just think the Titans will be able to sneak away with this win. And the next game is the Buccaneers versus the Seahawks. I have the score 21-7, the Buccaneers winning. Because I just think with Baker Mayfield and all of them, I don't think the Seahawks will be able to play as good, even with Cooper Kupp, not Geno Smith. I just think that, and plus getting rid of DK Metcalf, I don't think this is the same team like last year. I just don't think the Seahawks will be able to beat the Buccaneers. The next game is the Lions versus the Bengals. I think the score will be Lions 27, Bengals 7, because I just think that the Lions have been dominant for the past few years. I just don't think the Bengals will be able to play as good as them. And also, I just think the Lions will just make them tired and make them where they can't play as good. And plus, I just think the Lions are on a different level, and I think the Lions will win the next game. The next game is Commanders versus Chargers. I think the score will be 35-24, the Commanders winning. Because I just think with Jaden Daniels and all of them, I just don't think Justin Herbert and the Chargers will be able to beat them out because of the season the Commanders had last year. I think that's going to carry over from this year, and I think that Commanders have practiced or really good. I just think that they'll just play better, play harder. I just think they're disciplined more, and I just think they're the better team. The next game is the Patriots versus the Bills. I think the score will be 21-0. The Bills win because the Patriots haven't been good for several years. I just don't think they'll start winning here anytime soon. And plus, the Bills have been really good recently, making it to the playoffs. But I think the Patriots will lose this game because the Bills are really good, having Josh Allen and all of them. And I just think that they're just the better team. And the last game for Week 5 is the Chiefs versus the Jaguars. I have the Chiefs winning 21-7 because I just don't think the Jaguars are a good team right now, and I just think that Trevor Lawrence and all of them, I don't think they'll be able to beat the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are building momentum after beating the Giants and the Ravens, and I just think it'll carry over this team. And I just think that the Chiefs are the better team, and I just think that they're more disciplined and IQ'd. So if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to never miss a video, and comment what videos you'd like to see. I hope you guys have a good day.